Good evening, everyone. Good evening. If you can hear me, if you are live, here. We are here to talk about well-being charts. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. We are live. Join us right now. Let's talk about well-being. It's almost time. We'll be starting exactly 8 p.m. In the next 1 minute, we'll be live. We'll be starting our program. I hope our guest is ready to join us now. Hello. How are you? Hello, everyone. We are live. We are live, everyone. Come online, call your friend, share this link to your friends, your loved ones. Share the link. Tell them we are live. The program has started. Share the link. Tell them we are live. I'm waiting for my guest. Good evening, everyone. It's exactly 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Hi, my name is Oluwakemi Olamide Adebayo. I welcome you tonight to the program Wellbeing Chat. I'll be your host tonight, and here tonight I have my guest with me, Mr. Toheeb Boboye Adebowale. Mr. Toheeb Boboye Adebowale. I'm waiting for him to join live so that we can start properly. I've sent him an invitation link, and hopefully he should be here with us now. We'll wait for him briefly. How are you all? I hope you're having a good evening. It's, sometimes like this, we need to talk about how we can take care of ourselves. We've been working so hard, and we need good health to be able to stay on the job. We need good health, to live healthy, to live long, to have a good time with our family and loved ones. So it's so good to talk about something like this. Well-being is very, very important. A lot of people are going through many things they couldn't share with people. So one of the things that we feel that is important for people right now is well-being. When people well-being are being taken care of, they'll be able to handle so many other things. So which was the reason why this topic came up. Well-being, putting yourself first. Putting your well-being first, looking after yourself, your personal self. Nobody is coming to look after your health for you. Nobody is coming to help you with your health. Nobody is coming to tell you what you need to do, how you need to do it. You will have to do it yourself. You have to prioritize yourself. You put yourself first. So which is why we are talking about this particular topic. Everyone needs to learn from this. It's a very important topic, something that even myself, I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to learn from me, and we are learning from a professional, someone that is well read, and I'm proud of the fact that he's a young man and he's a young CEO who is passionate about his job. So that's one of the things that got me interested, and I have seen is the kind of work it does, his passion, and I feel that we need to learn something from him. We need to take from him so that we could take good care of ourselves. Okay, let me see, Mr. Boboye. Okay, I think he's here, and you need to come on live. See you, Mr. Boboye Toheeb. I need to come online. Hello, good evening. Thank you, Leo Abiodulanre Olagbinru. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Faremi Oluwashimba Batunde. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Adeyemi Atoda, for coming live with us this evening. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your presence on the program. Okay, I'm sending Mr. Boboye the invitation again, and hopefully it will be online. Oh, thank you, Mr. Toheeb. You're welcome to the program. Thank you so much for coming online. Yeah. Okay, now the program proper. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming live with us this evening. We believe you're going to learn so much from this program. Yeah, my name is Oluwakemi Olamide Adebayo. I'm your host tonight. Today, I'll be having a very good chat with an Hayes clinical and counselor in person of Mr. Toheeb Boboye Adeboye. He is an healthcare professional with passion for wellness and community well-being. He is my young CEO for tonight. You know how passionate I am about young CEO. I love when I see young people, so passionate about starting something new for themselves and, building their businesses, their home personal businesses, working towards it and nourishing it. I really love people doing that, and I'm so proud of them. So when I see young people doing things like this, I always want to find a way of using my voice to support them, to encourage them. And this is why Mr. Boboye is my young CEO for tonight. Yes, you can see that he's a young man and he's doing so well for himself. He's a professional. So who is Mr. Toheeb? Mr. Adebowale Toheeb Boboye is a dedicated healthcare professional with passion for community wellness. He is a community health officer, an occupational health officer, and also a family planning provider. He had the privilege of making a positive impact on people's life. This is something that even myself I love to do. I love touching life positively. I love impacting life, and I'm so passionate about the fact that Mr. Toheeb is doing something like this for the community. And he had he is a graduate from the prestigious University College Hospital. I'm also a product of the University of Ibadan. Wow. So Mr. Toheeb, I think we have so much in common. Yeah. So he currently works as a clinician and counselor at a private hospital where he provides comprehensive care and support to his patients. Additionally, he is the founder of Care Medical Outreach, which is why he is my young CEO for tonight. Medical Outreach is an initiative that is focused on bringing healthcare services to undeserved community. Undeserved community are communities of people that are far from the center, like in the village, the rural area. Is passionate about making sure that people in this location, people in this area are able to benefit from good healthcare. you know. So that's what it does in Crest Care Medical Services. So Mr. Toheeb is driven by a commitment to deliver quality care and empowering individuals to take control of their health, which is what we want to talk about tonight. We want you as an individual to take control of your health, because nobody is coming to take care of your health for you. No government is coming to take care of your health for you. You have to take care of yourself. You have to look after yourself, and that is what we want to talk about tonight. How do I look after myself? How do you look after yourself? How do we stay healthy despite the fact that we have to work, we have to make a living? How do we live a work balanced life? Which is why we are here tonight. Mr. Toheeb is a graduate from the University of College Hospital Ibadan. So today he will be talking with us on a journey to wellness. How did it start? why did he choose this path, and why has it decided to pursue this course? He has passion for community services. What inspires him? What does he see in the community service? So we want to know. Please don't go anywhere. Stay with us. I'm still yours sincerely, Oluwakemi Olamide Adebayo, aka Astani, or you can call me for short, OCM. Thank you so much for coming online. Thank you for sharing. You can send the link. We need a lot of people to come and learn how to take good care of themselves. Personal care, caring for yourself, taking care of your well-being, putting yourself first. That's why we are here tonight. Thank you very much. So first and foremost, we would like to meet our young CEO for tonight. Yoruba people will say, "Ẹni oníkan láti ń gbọ́kàn." That is, we want to hear from the horse's mouth. Can we meet you, sir, Mr. Toheeb Boboye? Can we know you, sir?
Good evening, everyone. I am Boboye Toheeb, a registered community health officer, a graduate of University College Hospital, Ibadan. And let me say this: I just did my graduation 2 weeks ago, and
Wow,
I can proudly say that I'm one of the best graduating students. I had distinction in
congratulations.
my national examination, distinction in my school examination, which is University College Hospital Ibadan.
Wow,
Then
that's
I
impressive.
I am the CEO of Crest Care Medical Service, which is under
Wow.
registration at the moment. Then I am working at a private hospital in Ibadan as a clinician, whereby I have a day-to-day contact with patients. Then another thing is that I actually do open service for people, be it care of the aged or people that are not feeling fine. Then I have, let me say, I have a little interest in politics. There was a time that I had much interest in it, but now I'm back to the professional line and I don't really have time for politics anymore. And I'm a sportsman as well.
Oh, good. Thank you so much. One of the things you said so many things, and like you came out with distinction. That shows you're very intelligent. You're good at your job. You didn't just read the book. You were standing. And that's impressive. Congratulations, and very well
Thank you
done.
very much.
And you also said you at some point you had passion for politics. That's also
Yes.
nice. Well, we all need to be in politics because we have to know what is happening, in the government, how the government is taking care of it. So I wouldn't want
That's
you
true.
to, shine away from that responsibility. You can just do it as something that we all need to be involved. We all need to be involved in politics. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Boboye. And you
You're
said
welcome.
you are into home care services, and that is why I'm asking people, please and please share this link to your loved ones, share to your friends, let them come online to come and learn, share to your family members, your aged parents, your aged mother. They need to be here. They need to hear what is happening, how they can take care of himself. And you can hear what he said. He offer home services. That is, Mr. Toheeb can come to your house if you need his home service, like you need care for the aged, you have an aged person that needed care. He is able to do that. He is a trained professional. He is a registered professional. He's not a quack. He's not a roadside professional. He is a professional. He is well trained. He's well read. He's registered. So his service is top notch. And he also has community services that he does. So if you want your community to be trained, if you want him to come there, to run some tests for them, he also do the services under his own personal complete Crest Care. So please share with your family, with your loved one. They need to come and learn. They need to come and hear from Mr. Toheeb tonight. Let us learn from his experience, from his wealth of knowledge, so that we could be able to take good care of ourselves. No one is coming to take care of ourselves. We need to live well. We need to live healthy. Healthy living is very, very important. It's very, very essential. We need to be very, very healthy. Thank you very much, Mr. Toheeb, for those powerful points. I'm so, so happy. I'm so impressed by your, words of knowledge, your experience, and your academics. So Good job, thumbs up. You're doing so well for yourself. I'm so
Thank you
happy
very
about
much.
that. This is just a way to encourage the young ones out there that they can do it. Age is not it's just a number. You can do it. You can make it happen. You can start from somewhere. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you, Mr. Tohib. Also, Mr. Tohib, you told us about your academics and thereabouts. How was growing up like for you? Where did you grow up? Did you grow up? No, we have this rural side, the local, the well-known places like maybe in the city. What was grow up like? Was it fun? Was it boring? Was it stressful? How was it like?
Well, the growing up, I'm a native of Irua. Then
I think we're having a network glitch. Hello, Mr. Toib. I think your network is fluctuating. Oh, sorry about that. I'll have to bring Mr. Toyib back in. You know, there's no how we're sometimes at that we have such cases of network glitch here and there. It's not always perfect, but I believe there is always an improvement. We hope for an improvement in our network services. Okay, let's see if we can bring Mr. Toyo back because we have not really started. Please share the link, invite your friends, invite your families. We need to come and learn together. We need to take good care of ourselves. Earth is wealth. The Yoruba will say ilera loro. No matter the amount of money in your account, no matter the amount of money in your account, if you don't have a good health, how do you want to spend your money? So you have to take good care of yourself. We have to take good care of ourselves. So I'll have to add Mr. Toyi back. I've added him back and hopefully he's able to make it back online to join us because it's an interesting topic and I bet with you're not going to regret it, I tell you. And you're getting this service for free. You just have to join, share the link, don't hide this information from your loved ones. They need to come and learn. We are learning from a professional, a registered professional, not just anyhow person. And he's a young man. He's intelligent. He's smart. Um. So Mr. Tohib said he's here. Thank you for Lashade Aminot. Thank you for coming live. Okay. Okay, I may have to add for Lashade Aminot because she's saying Mr. Tohib probably maybe he has switched to uh for Lashade because Mr. Tohib I couldn't add him. So I'm going to add for Lashade Aminot so that we can have Mr. Tohib back. You know, I'm glad we all understand it.
hello.
Okay, okay,
So
good, good,
sorry for
good.
the
We have,
network glitch.
yeah, so sorry. We understand. We all understand. It's not always perfect, but I believe there will always be room for improvement. We're praying things will get better. Okay, Mr. Toyi, you are telling us about your growing up, your childhood, what it was like.
So so growing up, I grew up in Irua, and let me say I'm a local boy, whereby I grew up where elders where I was trained by elders and you know growing up as a young boy without a mother, you know how life can be funny at times, and
Yes, yes.
so coping with it is somehow difficult, but we thank God I want to say thank you to my family, my mother's side and my father's side that really stood by me when I was growing up, and when during this period as well. They really tried for me and I really appreciate it.
Hmm. That's impressive. That's one thing I keep telling people. So many of us, we have different stories to tell. There's nobody you see up high there that will not have one or two stories to say about their growing up. Everyone has their own challenges they have, but yet, despite the challenges, your success story cannot be complete without those challenges. It's just to
Exactly.
make us to make us to be stronger. So if you're like Mr. Toib tonight and you feel that, oh, you don't have that beginning, you don't have that good beginning. No, it doesn't matter. Your beginning should not define you. I tell you, I've once, like myself, I have won all stuff from my mom when we were young, and here I am today. So those stories, those histories, there are things that would give us something that we can be able to tell other people that this is what we went through. So there is no testimony without a story. We all have a story to tell. So don't let your situations, don't let your community, like Mr. Toyib is saying, he said he had his background from the local place, but yet here he is, in the spotlight. So you could also be in the spotlight tomorrow. So don't give up, don't relent. You will get there. Thank you so much, Mr. Toye, for sharing your background with us. It's a way to encourage the young ones out there, to keep trying, never to give up. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Toye, so presently, what do you do presently?
Presently, I am working at a private hospital
Yeah,
uh, in Ibadan. Then I'm also managing a medical let me say medical facility where we call Press Care Medical Service, where we offer home care to people, care of the aged, outreach services. Then presently we are working on a particular project that, by God's grace, before September we will unveil the project by God's grace.
that's impressive. Well done, Mr. Toye. Well done. That's a very good one. You know the I think I when I was speaking with the CEO GBG the other time, he also spoke about him being in his own personal in a paid job. He was in a paid job, and then he's also nursing his own personal business. That's what I tell young people. You might have a paid job that is paying you well. You might have a paid job, but that doesn't stop you from having your plan B. That does not stop you from pursuing your own personal goals. Like I have a paid job where I work, but it doesn't stop me from pursuing other goals. I do so many other things, at my leisure, things that makes me happy, and I don't have any reason to regret. So anything that you feel that makes you fulfilled as a person, anything that makes you know that you are passionate about, go for it, do it. Just like Mr. Toyib, he's pursuing his own personal goals. He's also working for an organization. He's being resourceful to other organization. He's resourceful to himself. So be useful for yourself. Be useful for others. Don't forget yourself while serving other people. Be useful. Empower yourself. Help yourself. And you will see yourself doing well. Thank you very much, Mr. Toyib. So if I may ask, Mr. Toyib, this particular profession that you are doing, there's one thing about this profession, I tell you, because I have been I'm still in this line. I've also been in this line. I've done different kind of job, and if I may share with you, that some job that you cannot do without having passion for it. Take it or leave it. I've lost Mr. Toyib again, and I'm waiting for a message. Thank you very much, Adeyemi Fatima. Thank you, Oguniran Olanrewaju. Thank you so much, my brother. You are a darling. Thank you, Ojebisi Bukunlu Akinde. Thank you, Adetunji David Go. Thank you so much. Thank you, Funsho Shadare. Thank you, Pastor Bayo Philip. Thank you so much. Thank you, Abolade Monisola. Thank you, Kayode Makinde. Thank you, Otumba Adedokun. Thank you so much. Yes, thank God, Olori, the network didn't go off. So we are hoping that we have either of them back. If it's Sola Shade Aminat or if it's Toheeb, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Abu Salam Kolakpo. Thank you, Olunike Oladeji. Thank you very much for Lashade Aminat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Samson Oluwashem. Thank you, Karim Shego. Thank you, Jimo Fadila. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Oyedepo Adeyemi. Thank you so much. Leo Abiodi is asking if the whole service is for free. Okay, we'll wait for Mr. Tony. There will be time for question and answer. So he's going to answer us if the service is free. But you know the situations in the country. You have to pay for, utilities. You have to pay for transportation. So you might need to be able to talk to Mr. Toyib about that, because he can't do the all the processes, all that things I need to do to be able to give home service may not go for free, because it's not being sponsored or funded by the government. It's running no personal business, and we need to support him. We need to encourage him, to be able to deliver the best services. So what am I saying? Because I don't know if Mr. Toyib or if it's Folashade that we are going to bring up. Let me see. Thank you, Lumi Adeola. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, thumbs up. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. Please bring your friends, bring your relative, let them come online. Let's learn together from a professional. Let's learn how to take good care of yourself. I'm very passionate about caring for oneself. I believe in you. You are the one that can take good care of yourself. Yes, you may have some support, yes, but you determine what you eat, you determine where you go, you determine when you sleep. So it's in your hands when you go to bed, it's in your hands what you eat. It's in your hands the kind of things you're allowed to come through your mind. So you owns it to yourself. So that is why I'm saying that please share. Tell your friends, tell your loved one, let them come online. So let's find Mr. Toyib. It's network is not stable. Yeah, marking the other, yes, the network is not stable. It's not really fair on us this evening. It's not being fair on us, but we don't have a choice. We are dependent on network right now. So we are hoping that things will continue to get better. That's our prayer. So I'm looking for Mr. Toyib, and let me try and add Folashade and Mr. Toyib and see whoever comes online between Folashade and Toyib. We'll see. So maybe Folashade will come online saying the network is bad. The network is bad. It's so sad right now. I'm feeling so sad right now. There's so many things that Mr. Toye want to share with us. He has talked to me, and I feel like, oh my God, we need to let this information out. We need it to go viral. We need people to learn, you know. Oh, good. Thank God, Mr. Toye is back. Oh
So
my
sorry about the
goodness.
network.
Oh, everyone, please, can you please commit this network into the hand of God, into the hand of Allah, please, so that we can we can have a good time tonight. We don't want any distraction from the network. Okay, Mr. Toyib, thank you for coming back. Thank you. So where do we stop? We stop at what inspires you to pursue a career in this field? Because this particular field, it's not a joke. It's something that if you don't have passion for, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. I tell you, if you don't have passion for it. So, Mr. Toyi, what makes you, venture into this kind of career? Why do you choose this line?
The I have only one particular reason for joining this line on, and the reason is because when I was young, I lost my mom, and you know, one of the major cause of our death is negligence. Let me say negligence and lack of human resources,
Mm,
lack of health personnel that can
mm,
take good care of her.
mm,
And because the country health sector is already
mm.
rotten. So a lot of people are going outside the country to get treatment. A lot of people that can afford treatments are going outside the country to get treatment. So when I lost my mom and growing up, I can see the way things are. I think the best thing for me to do in order to avoid something of such for people that are not rich, for the
People that
poor people,
cannot afford
yes,
it,
to
people
take
that
good care
cannot
of
go out
them.
of the country
Yes, is to come into the sector, take good care of them, and make health something that is accessible to them,
and
something that is
affordable.
affordable to them, something that they can get at every time, every point in time. So when I, because my mom, with what I heard, because I was not really mature then at 4, you know. So what I heard about her death was because lack of good equipment in the hospital, lack of good let me say lack of personnel that can take good care of her then. So me coming to the sector, I think I am the only one that is coming though, but at least one person can make a change.
Yes.
One person can make a change. That is why I always tell my friends that money is not my problem. Though everybody loves money, everybody wants money, but my own issue is that let me take good care of this person first. So if I take good care of you, if you want to appreciate, I will demand for money, but I will take good care of you first. Because if you are fine, you'll be able to give me, you will even give me more than what I requested from you. So that is the major reason of coming into the health profession, because I want to take care of people. I want to make health affordable. I want to do all my best to ensure that there is the reduction in mortality rates. There's reduction in mortality rates. Though the government are also trying their best, but you know, with the government cannot do everything alone. We have to we have to play our own parts and do our best.
Thank you very much. Something got me there. You said the story of your mom. I know that's something, it's just something that's, it's differently when you have to lose your lost one because of something that could be, avoidable, because there was no enough personnel, no resources, and then you felt like you need to make this available. And that is why I'm asking people, I'm begging people right now, please share this link. Tell your friends to join us. Earth is wealth. And what Mr. Toheeb is coming to talk to us about is not something that you have to pay for. It's free of charge. He's coming to discuss with us because that is his passion. He's doing it for free. He's not being paid for it. He's doing it for free because he felt like it's not everyone that will be able to pay so much to fly out of the country. Neither will everyone be able to afford to go for private treatment. But there are some things that we can take care of on our own that will not lead, that will not escalate. When we take care, when we address such things, it won't even, we don't even have any business going to the hospital. Self-care, you're able to take care of yourself so that you won't be in a case of emergency. Emergency situation in Nigeria right now, we are just praying that things get better. It's a complicated situation, but we do not have control over it. There's nothing we can do about it. We can only pray that things get better and our government will be able to address these areas. But yet, so that we don't want to be a victim. There's so many people, when you ask them, they will tell you this is what happened. These things are simple things, they are little things that if we've taken care of it, if we actually, look into it, we can afford such situations. So that is what we want to talk about tonight. And that is the story, the something that Mr. Toyi was passionate about. And it felt like he needs to to share this to all of us so that we can be able to take good care of ourselves. Thank you so much. If you are just joining us for the first time, my name is Oluwakemi Olamide Adebayo. You can call me Outstanding Kemi. You can call me OCM for a short. I'm your host tonight, and tonight I'm with Mr. Toyib, and we are chatting on our well-being. And we're just starting. And I bet you with you, we still have so many things to share tonight, and we're trying to catch up. Unfortunately, network has not been so fair with us, but we hope that we have a good network for the rest of the hour. So, Mr. Toyib, what is the most exciting project? I saw your video of your graduation, and I saw you were given an award. What was that award about?
Well, the most exciting project that I've done, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was let me say the most exciting project I did was the one that I did last year. That was December 21st. Then I was invited. I was called by someone that the person said she wants to do outreach service, but she don't know how to plan and organize the outreach service. But that time I was not really feeling fine. So she was disturbing me with calls all the time. So I had to squeeze myself because the place is also is too far. It's a village. So I tried to plan and organize the outreach service for her. So when I got there, I was able to talk to the pregnant women on the way on the importance of antenatal care, on how, and I was able to educate the health workers because that woman is a traditional birth attendant. So I was able to educate that traditional birth attendant and her colleagues on how to to reduce and curb maternal mortality. So, and that day I can remember I even told her on the importance of referral because there are so many cases that if you can't handle, you have to refer. In private hospital as well, if you are unable to handle a certain case, you have to refer to teaching hospital. And that is how it's supposed to be. A case that you can't manage, you don't need to bastardize that patient or that case. You have to refer to a place where that case can be managed and taken care of. So when I got there, I remember during the lecture, somebody said she wants to do a kind of video or something like that, and she did that video very well. So during December 24, 23, I can remember there is one woman on Facebook like this. So that woman is known as Mrs. Odunaike Fumela. I can't forget that woman in my life. So that woman just, she said she wants to do gift beyond wrapping. That is December gift beyond giving somebody wrap and a gift that you have already wrapped. It is cash. So she now said it's just a challenge. That what have you done for people in your community during this period, during this festive period, that people have already gained a lot on. So I uploaded my video, the video I did during that outreach program. I uploaded that video and I gave a caption that I went to a so village whereby I give a lecture on on how to reduce maternal and neonatal mortality, on how to improve antenatal care and all sorts. So that outreach, the outcome of the challenge, I think I won 250,000 naira. That was my first challenge that I have done on Facebook that gave me such amount of money. So people reacted on that post. My friends, my family, and all my friends. Let me say, majority of my friends on Facebook, they reacted and engaged. That's my particular comments and video very well, and which I really appreciate them. So that outreach is a, let me say, is a turnaround in my life, because that money, that 250,000 might be small in some people's face. That how much is 250,000? But the kind of thing that I use that 250,000 to do, sincerely, every day I see that thing. I always pray for the woman that asked me to come and do the outreach service, and I always pray for those people that engaged and reacted to that post, and I pray for the woman that gave me that 250,000. So that is the most exciting project that I've ever done in my life, and I still want more of that project.
Well done, well done.
Yes,
You know,
thank you very
sometimes some people they feel like it's every time that you do things for free, and who would have imagined that an outreach that you did for free is going to bring you such amount of money. So sometimes the things you're doing at the time might not really be giving you so much. I tell people it's good to work for free. I do a lot of volunteering work, I tell you, and it has really been, it's been so challenging, and it's given me passion knowing that I'm doing things for free, and the kind of recommendation, the kind of, it even build your CV when you're able to say, okay, these are things that I can do, even though you are not being paid for it. So volunteering work, it's something that I'm passionate about, and who could have even thought that such thing that you did would eventually bring you something in another avenue. Well done, Mr. Toyib. So that we don't take
much.
much of our time, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So Mr. Toyib, if I may
Yes,
ask,
ma'am.
sir, okay, you already told us that you grew up in Erua. Are you from Nigeria?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you a Yoruba?
A patriotic Nigerian, ma'am.
Because I know we have some people from another continent that share the same color with us, so that we're sure that you're
I am.
actually in Nigeria, and you are from the Yoruba parts of Nigeria. Okay, Mr. Toib.
Yes, ma'am.
In your opinion, Mr. Toib, what do you think is the biggest misconception people have about well-being and blood pressure? People just say blood pressure, well-being. What are they even talking about? You know.
The biggest, let me say, the biggest misconception about, let me say, well-being and high blood pressure is that, let me say, blood pressure particularly. People believe that high blood pressure is not a big deal. It's not something that, it's not a big deal.
I think you have lost Mr. Toib again. Network. We have pastors in the house. Oh, ye pastors, where are you? Oh, yeah, fast. Saeed, sure smart. Thank you for watching. Michael Adelakun, thank you. Babatunde Oluwatobiloba, thank you so much. Thank you for encouraging Mr. Toyib. Thank you for the thumbs up, for the like, for the love. Thank you, Bashir Abibulaya, Dewale, Christian, Presido. Thank you, my brother Oshulaya Akinkumi. Thank you for watching. Olanipe Kwenyola. Thank you, my good friend. Thank you, Akinshetse Suzanne. Thank you, Ayorin Adebayo. Thank you so much. Oh, Lowry praise Adiola. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Michael, Queen Arike. Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching wherever you have. Please send the link to your loved one. Let them join. Let them come and learn from Mr. Toy Words of Knowledge. We've lost him again because of network. We need to pray and agree. Please, all the affairs, all the pastors, please pray. Let this network be stable. This network. Okay, I think Toyib is there. Let's bring him back. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's bring him back.
So sorry about the network, man.
No problem. We understand. We understand. Tonight is tonight.
So I'm talking
So,
about the
Mr.
misconception.
Toyib, you were telling us about something before the network
Misconception
cut
about
us off.
high blood pressure and well-being.
Yeah.
So most of the people, those women that are working at Bodija market, they all believe that high blood pressure is not a big deal. Let
Hmm.
me say, if you go there for advocacy or for something, then for advocacy, let me say advocacy, and you are talking about high blood pressure, most of them won't even they won't even come to you. They will just be attending to their customers and clients. So if you tell them, Mama, this blood pressure, ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ lórí blood pressure. Ẹ wo, kò ṣe nǹkan tó le, ara mi ṣe, kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe mí, and all those things. So all those things, they believe that it is not a big deal.
Hmm.
So that's one of the first, let me say, that's the first misconception. They believe that high blood pressure is not preventable, and it is something that you can prevent. High blood pressure is something that you can prevent. And another thing, they believe that tẹ́ bá dé hospital nísìnyí báyìí, and wọ́n kàn máa kó oògùn fún mi ní àwọn oògùn yẹn, all those drugs are not working. So that's another misconception about high blood pressure.
Conception that the
And
drugs are not
meanwhile,
working.
high blood pressure is something that you can prevent. It is something that it is not curable, but you can only manage high blood pressure, and it is a big deal. Another thing, the way you are holding a machine now, a sphygmomanometer. So that machine now, if you are holding it and the systolic pressure is like 120, let me say 120, and you are now having a diastolic pressure of the systolic pressure only measurement to one, okay, that one at the top, yes. So if you're having 120 and the diastolic, the one at the bottom is like 100, they believe that it is not a big deal now. Blood pressure, yes, that one is pulse. This one is pulse. The one you are touching is pulse. So yes, that's solid, yes. So if you're having like 100 millimeter mercury, they believe it is not a big deal, and it is a very big deal. So yes, It is a very big deal. You have moved your mic. You have moved your mic. You have moved your mic. Mic.
Okay. Please go and call your mommy in Bodija. All your mommy that are selling
We have to
stuffs
get the
in
machine.
the streets. All your friends in the streets.
The
All
machine.
your friends that have stores, supermarkets that go to shop from 9 to 10. Call them.
Yes.
Look at it. They are teaching us now, so that you don't. Even if you have this thing at home, you need to learn how to use it. Even if you
Yes.
have it at home, you need to learn how to use. That's why we are here. We need to take care of ourselves.
So
Okay.
those are the major misconceptions about high blood pressure and
Hmm.
wellness. Those are the major misconceptions. They believe it is not a big deal. They believe it is not preventable. They believe the medications are not working, and everything big deal. And the medications will always if one drug is not, a particular drug is not working, we switch to
To
another
another
drug, or
one.
we combine. We have different types of drugs that we are using for high blood pressure. Please let me
Thank you
put it back.
very much. That's just that's one of the problem we are having. A lot of people, some people don't believe there is even anything called high blood pressure. And if you're able to prevent, it's better. Now, fine, you have high blood pressure. It can be managed. And the
Yes.
medications, they have grade. So medications, when they give it to you, it might not work because of others underlying ailments.
Illness.
They will switch it because some of the ailment might not make it work. So they will switch it. So this misconception is something that we need to address. If you have a particular drug that is not working, the best you can do is to go back to the physician to complain. Don't just assume. Thank you, Folashade Janet. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aziz Afolabi. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you so much. You need to go back and complain. Let them know. Comrade Oluwafemi, thank you. Thank you. Ojeleremi Wamuye, thank you so much. You need to go back, let them know so that they can know whether to switch you on to another medication. And all our people in the market, please send this to them. Let them come and hear from the horse's
My own.
mouth. Yeah, see, look at us. So I
One
have my own.
124.86.
Mm-hmm.
124.86.
So this one at the middle here, this is the pulse, and
Yes.
this one,
Diastolic.
diastolic.
When we are talking about diastolic is when, you know, the heart contracts and relax. When we say the heart contracts, but the heart don't shake any, don't pump
Don't
blood.
pump.
Yes, you understand.
Mm.
So when the heart relax, that's when you get the diastolic. But when the heart contracts, that's when you have the systolic. Pressure to low, to wà lókè, nígbà tí heart tó ṣe kíni, tó ń pump blood, òun ni systolic. Then the other pressure, when the heart relax, is at resting position, is known as diastolic.
Okay. Tòkè yìí nǹkan,
Òun ni diastolic.
diastolic.
Òun ni tí heart tó bá, time tí heart bá ń ṣe kíni,
Mm-hmm.
tó ń pump lọ́wọ́,
No.
òun ni diastolic and systolic. Then times the heart to ban relax, that's what we known as systolic. I mean diastolic.
Thank you very much.
However,
Oh, hmm. So there's so many things to learn this night. I've learned something new. Ah, so Mr. Toheeb, now can we have an understanding of what a blood pressure is and what is an high blood pressure? When we are saying high blood pressure, what is it? Because
when we are
some people have this high blood pressure, they don't know, they don't even get themselves checked, and you just see people, they will tell you somebody just slumped and died. That person has stress, which they have been trying to suppress. I'm strong because they are moving. I've seen somebody who went to the hospital on his own, and then they told him that, if how did you even manage to even walk to this place? Because what we check from your body is just as if you're already dead. How are you able to come to the hospital? So meaning that if that person you know, had not pushed himself to the place or herself, maybe it's a different story. So what is blood pressure? What are the things that that can bring about blood pressures?
when we are talking about blood pressure, everybody will need blood pressure.
Mm.
Everyone has blood pressure.
Gbogbo wa la ní.
Yes, blood
Mhm.
pressure. Let me say, blood pressure is the force at which the blood, the heart pumps the blood, and the blood move against the wall of the arteries. Àwọn kan máa ń sọ pé iṣan, we have the veins, we have the arteries in the blood, in the body, which are the blood vessels. The rate tí blood tó ṣe move against the wall, because those arteries have walls. So the rate at which the blood is moving against the wall of the arteries is known as blood pressure. So when we are not talking about high blood pressure, we have high blood pressure, then we have low blood pressure. High blood pressure, táwọn èèyàn máa ń sọ, a máa sọ pé hypertension. Then when we are talking about low blood pressure is known as hypotension. So hypertension is the first movement of blood against the wall of the artery. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe example kan sí. Tí èèyàn bá tẹ bá ṣe tap sílẹ̀, you open the tap like this. Ó ti wà open though. Ẹ wá mú ọwọ́ ẹ wá fi block ẹnu tap yẹn. If you use your hand,
Force. We've lost Mr. Toheeb again. So let me try and find him. Ajibola Miwa, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Babatunde, yes, thank you. I'm glad you are getting something. Thank you so much. So we've heard what he's saying. Everyone has blood pressure. All of us, we have it. We have blood pressure in our body. Blood is running in our vein. So the only thing for us is for us to learn how to manage it, to prevent low blood pressure and to prevent high blood pressure. And then if you now have high blood pressure, there's no problem. You have low blood pressure, there's no problem. You just need to know what to do. How do you manage it? There are people that are living with it and they're living fine. It's not the end of life. So there is no point having anxiety. It's just for you to be able to take good care of yourself at a very cheaper rate. You don't have to, queue up for an expensive medical treatment. These are things you need to do to take good care of yourself. Yes, our guest is offline because of network. I wish I can send over my network from this part of the world I am, but you know. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Mr. Tijani Kazim Dimeji. The program is educating and fantastic. Thank you so much. That's the purpose of this program, to educate ourselves. I'm learning. Just as we are learning. Alat Said, thank you so much, able presenter, powerful CEO. Thank you very much for coming live with us. We appreciate everyone who is there. Okay, Mr. Toheeb is back. Thank you. Oh my God. Let me put Mr. Toheeb back so that we can go on the program. Thank you so much, everyone, for staying with us.
so
Welcome
sorry,
back, Mr. Toheeb.
so
You don't have
sorry,
to
ma.
apologize. You understand. It's the network. It's not your fault. So thank you so much for coming back. Thank you. It can be frustrating having to go off and coming back. No, we understand. It's not easy on your part. So we understand. We're not taking it on you. We understand the network can be frustrating. Everyone understand. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for staying with us. My name is Oluwakemi Olamide Adebayo. I'm your host for tonight. In case you're just joining us, I'm with Mr. Toheeb, and we have been discussing about our well-being. We're having a well-being chat on how we can take good care of ourselves without having to go to the hospital, or sometimes we may need to go to the hospital. But this is just about our self-care, how you can care for yourself, even in your house, at the comfort of your house, and how you can continue to take good care of yourself. Health is wealth. Yorùbá sọ wípé ìlera òun lọrọ̀. Health is wealth. The money in your bank account cannot be compared to good health. and you cannot use it to buy. You cannot go to the bank and say, okay, please use my balance to buy me good health. Use my balance to buy me long life. No, you have to take it upon yourself to take good care of us. And that is why we are bringing Mr. Toheeb to come and talk to all of us, including myself. Now, he has taught me about this thing. I used to do this, but all those grammar that I just spoke now, I don't know them. He's a professional in his field and he knows his job. He's very, very intelligent. Good job, Mr. Toiban. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, let's go on. You're telling us about blood pressure. All of us have blood pressure. Yeah. And you're talking about water, pumping pressure before the network went away.
So I was talking about hypotension. So I have already discussed about high blood pressure. That's the forceful movement of blood against the wall of the artery. Then when we are talking about hypotension, that's when the blood is moving at a low pace. So which can be caused by dehydration, anemia, somebody that is, let me say, when someone is bleeding for a very long time, when somebody is having hemorrhage. So that kind of person can have hypotension. When you are using a particular drug, there are some drugs that the side effects are not really good to the.
Especially those people that used to give themselves paracetamol. I remembered a very close family member. I'm not going to mention his name. Anytime he goes to work and come back in the evening, he will just go to the cupboard and pick paracetamol. And then when you ask him, why are you taking this medicine? He will tell you that I'm feeling tired. He's giving himself self-medication. A lot of us do that often. So we need to learn. That's what Mr. Toyib is trying to say, that some of the medication, they have side effects. Some of us, we take drugs that we don't need. We just assume that I need to take this particular drug because you've been to the pharmacist one day and they have prescribed that medication for you for a particular sickness. And then when you have some symptoms that look at that sickness, you feel like, oh yes, I think the doctor prescribed this medication for me. Let me go and buy it. And then you start using it. And most of all, you don't even read the label. You don't read the side effects. Some medications, they will tell you if you have this condition, you're not supposed to take it. You cannot take it more than one day. And then you're just using it. 1 week, next, another 2, 3 weeks, you have something that you still went back to buy the same drug. So we need to learn. Don't medicate yourself. Ask. Some of those drugs, they have side effects. Welcome.
Thank you, ma.
I hope you are not feeling stressed out.
No, 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 no.
Okay, we'll run through the rest of the question because this network is not, it doesn't look like the network wants to be nice this evening. Okay, so you've told us about blood pressure, you've told us about high blood pressure. So, what are the risks? What are things that can lead to high blood pressure?
We have when we are talking about things that can lead to high blood pressure, that's the risk factors of high blood pressure. We have number one, let me say age. Age. When somebody is 40 and above, that kind of person is prone to have high blood pressure. High blood pressure is genetic in the sense that it is something that somebody can inherit from the parents. If a trace of high blood pressure is in the particular family, so there is possibility of high chances of someone having high blood pressure. It's genetic. Then high blood pressure is common among the black. Pressure is common among.
Oh my God, we've lost Mr. Toyib again. Network. How? Oh my God. Network. Who is going to send us network like this? How do we transfer network? Oh my God. Mutia Tadeshoko, I'm proud of you. Thank you. The cast to Biloba. Thank you, darling. Keep up the good work, sister. Thank you so much there. Asis Afolabi. Okay, yeah, I'm back. I've unmuted myself. Network, hear the word of God. For last day, amen. No, we hope so. Yes, network again. Uh Network very bad. Yeah. Network is bad. Yeah. Well done, ma. This is very interesting and educating. Thanks for hosting this, ma. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Great one, Boboye. Let me see if he's back. We'll keep trying. Keep trying. Try. Yeah. Balashade Jeanette. Fatima Abdurrahman. Welcome, ma. Okay. Balashade Aminat. Okay. Let me bring Balashade Aminat back. Can see Mr. Okay. Let me remove this. Balashade Aminat. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm talking about sedentary lifestyle. When somebody is taking alcohol, tobacco, those are the people that are they have high risk of having high blood pressure. And somebody that is that have let me say too much intake of salt, can also cause high blood pressure. So those are the risk factors of somebody having high blood pressure. Then we have the modifiable risk. Then we have the non-modifiable risk. Modifiable risk are something that you can change, something that you can manage. While non-modifiable risk are something that you cannot manage. Non-modifiable risk, age is number one. Age is number one because you can't change your age. You can't change your age. Then another one, being hereditary, genetics, you can't change that one as well. Then the race, which is black, you can't change black. But when we are talking about modifiable risk, somebody that's living a sedentary lifestyle now, you can tell that person, madam, uncle, please stop taking alcohol, reduce your alcohol intake, stop smoking cigarettes, stop smoking tobacco, all those things. And somebody that is obese, it is something that you can change as well. It is modifiable. You can tell that person to start doing exercise. You have to stop taking fatty food. So all those things, those are the modifiable and non-modifiable risk factors of high blood pressure.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
So now that we know all these things, Mr. So is there any symptoms that somebody would be able to know, like something that might be happening to somebody's well-being or health, that once those things start happening, then it might be a reason or something that we can imagine that okay, I'm having a blood pressure. These are blood pressure symptoms.
The first thing is that before you can say that somebody is having high blood pressure, you must have checked. You must have checked, not once, not twice. Let me say like 3 times. You must have checked and diagnosed that you are having high blood
So
pressure. Once you check,
if
yes,
somebody should test
yes,
now
with the use of this machine, we
three
have the we
times.
have the this one is digital one, we have the table one, and all other ones. So you must have checked and confirmed that I am having high blood pressure, and we have the signs and symptoms of high blood pressure. The first one is dizziness. Let me say dizziness. Ẹni tó bá ń complain pé òye ń kọ́ òun, it is sign you have to check pé ṣé ẹni yẹn, you have to check the blood pressure first and confirm that that person is not having high blood pressure. You have to check the sugar level because
Sugar
if the sugar
level.
level is low or high, somebody can feel dizzy as well. Tí ebi bá ń pààyàn náà, somebody can feel dizzy. Then we have headache. It's also another signs and symptoms. We have chest pain. When somebody is having chest pain, it's another sign and symptoms. When somebody is having difficulty in breathing, and it's equally breathe that is also a signs and symptoms of high blood pressure. When somebody is having anxiety, take anything, take
Àyà ti máa máa gbọ̀n báyìí.
yes, àyà ti máa máa
Ìwọ
já,
tó yẹ pé tó bá ti
yes,
gbọ́ nǹkan báyìí o ti kó sáyà.
yes.
Irú ẹni
It's
bẹ́ẹ̀ tó
also
bá
a signs and
gbọ́ nǹkan
symptoms.
ó lè gbabẹ̀ lọ.
Yes. So another one is nose bleeding. A lè sọ pé epistaxis. Yorùbá máa ń pè ní I can't remember the name. Kí amúrun, yes, we call it amúrun. Tí ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá kàn jáde nímú, So it's another sign and symptoms of high blood pressure. When somebody is feeling nausea and vomiting, and it to a being àbí tó ń bì, it's also another sign and symptoms of
High
high
blood
blood pressure.
pressure.
When somebody is having blurry vision, tí èèyàn ò bá ríran dáadáa mọ́, it's also another sign and symptoms of high blood pressure. And meanwhile, all these things, and we always say that high blood pressure and diabetics, they are conjoined twins. If somebody is having high blood pressure,
Ọmọ ìyá kan náà.
it is there is possibility of having high blood hyperglycemia, which is diabetics. So téèyàn bá ní, because our signs and symptoms wọn ó jọra. Ẹni tí ó bá ní high blood pressure, tó bá ní blurry vision, somebody can have diabetes and still have blurry vision as well. Ẹni yẹn lè ní dizziness, ó lè ní headache, all those things. Èèyàn lè wà unconscious. Those are signs and symptoms of high blood pressure and diabetes that are very similar to each other. Sure, you understand? So when somebody is having high blood pressure, you must also check your blood sugar as well. You must be checking it from time to time, going for checkup, and with that, you will know that see èèyàn bá ní because this thing, let me say this thing. If somebody is having the disease of the heart, ó possible kéèyàn ní disease of the liver, it is possible to have disease of the kidney, because all those organs, they are working together. If the heart is not functioning very well, yes, if the heart is not functioning very well, there is possibility for the kidney not to function very well as well. There is possibility for the brain not to function very well as well. So all those things, we have to keep on going for checkup, regular medical checkup. You have to be doing all ahead. You have to, if somebody is having high blood pressure now, see about the machine, check it. You can still use something we call ECG to know maybe you're having hypertension or not. ECG is known as electrocardiogram. So in your laboratory, that's logic, because that one will show you somebody is having let me say cardiomegaly. When somebody is having cardiomegaly is when the heart muscles are big, somebody enlarged. You can actually see that one through ECG. So èèyàn lè ṣe blood pressure èèyàn sì kó má lọ sókè dáadáa, kó wà okay, because the normal, let me say the average high blood pressure, the average blood pressure should be 140 all over 100 millimeter mercury. If you're having 120/80, you are on the right path. If you're having 110/70, you are on the right path. If you're having 130/90, you are on the right path. But this is systolic ìyẹn bá ti pọ̀ jù, kò gbọ́dọ̀ ju 140 lọ. The one at the top should not be more than 140. If the diastolic, the one at the bottom, tó bá lọ sókè jù, kò gbọ́dọ̀ less than, kò gbọ́dọ̀ high ju 90 or 100 lọ. Yes, it should not be more than 100. It should not be more than 100. Yes. So
sorry, Mr. Toheeb, in case you would like to have something like this, please, you can reach out to him for something like this. Now he's explaining to us. This one is pulse. This one is the one under diastolic, and this is systolic. And this one should not be more than what?
Tó bá pọ̀ jù pátápátá, it should not be more than 100.
100. Ṣé ti gbọ́ o? Tó bá ti wọ́n bí, if you measure and this place is more than 100. More than 100. Red flag. More than 100. This one,
it should not be more than 140. 140.
Okay. Thank God. Because I did my own this afternoon. I thought this one is the one under. So
there are so many things that can, let me say, there are so many things that can contribute to increase in blood pressure. Let's assume that I'm not having high blood pressure now. There are so many things that can contribute to increase in blood pressure. Number one, exercise. Tí mo bá ṣe exercise tó ń sìn, if I check my blood pressure, it will be high. Tí mo bá ṣe strenuous work, if I check my blood pressure, it will be high. The positioning, tí mo bá dúró, let's assume that mo ṣe rìn láti ibì kan sìn, I have to wait and sit for like 15 minutes before you can check my blood pressure. If I check my blood pressure immediately, it will be high. So invariably, the time as well, the time you check your blood pressure, it is always right to check your blood pressure early in the morning. Immediately tí ẹ bá ti Immediately you are up from the bed. Yes.
that's the best time to get results.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Immediately you get out of bed because you've not gone
Sure.
to anything. If you have done any exercise, probably some of us when we wake up from our bed, we will do exercise. I do it sometimes. I'll just start doing exercise. So if you do exercise after getting out of bed and you go and measure your blood pressure, it might not give you the correct results. So you're not expected to do any exercise
Yes,
before
ma'am.
taking your blood pressure. Before you get out of, immediately you wake up, then your body has rested very well. Then you'll be able to have the correct measurement at that point in
Yes,
time. Thank you very
you are
much.
welcome, ma'am.
So now that we know the symptoms, the things that we should not do, and every other thing, um, what are the no we know that there are some people who have stroke. You've already spoke about heart attack, heart failure, and which is more or less related to high blood pressure because somebody that has high blood pressure is prone to having an heart attack
Yes,
because
ma'am.
such person they cannot take any kind of bad news or unexpected situation. They will just burst out like, oh, they might even just go blank in the process. So is there
Yes,
any
ma'am.
difference between stroke, high blood pressure? Is there any different? Do they have any
We
relationship?
have we have yes, high blood pressure. Let me say high blood pressure can lead to stroke. When somebody is having high blood pressure, it can lead to stroke, it can lead to heart attack, it can lead to heart failure. So when we are talking about stroke, that is paralysis.
Hmm,
Paralysis. That is when, let me say, a particular part of the face is being paralyzed,
hmm,
and a certain limbs, the upper limbs and the leg is also paralyzed. That is stroke. Stroke is also known as cerebrovascular accident. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó lọ sínú brain, tí artery tó ń gbé ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọlé sínú brain, because the brain is the one that sends signal through the nerves tó ń send signal sí gbogbo ara wa. If you tẹ bá pinch mi nsìn báyìí, hello,
mo ń gbọ́.
tẹ bá pinch mi nsìn báyìí, a particular nerve will send a message to my brain yẹn ló máa wá return
Hmm,
information yẹn pé èèyàn kan yún ẹ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà, you must feel that sensation that somebody is pinching you.
hmm,
So bí brain bóyá ń send signal sí gbogbo ara, because the blood that is coming from the heart will go to the brain. Blood own supply sínú brain wa, sugar is also being supplied into our brain. So tí particular artery tó ń gbé ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ sínú brain tó bá ti burst, when somebody is having high blood pressure, tí force tó fi ń lọ sínú tí àwọn arteries ẹ̀ tó fi ń gbé blood tó bá ti high kọjá certain level, tó bá burst, that's when somebody is having cerebrovascular accident, stroke. Ẹni ẹ̀ máa ó lè wà unconscious, ẹni ẹ̀ dẹ̀ lè ní ó lè ní paralysis of a particular side of the body. Ló ṣe máa jẹ́ pé kàn rí èèyàn kan tó lọ́sìn ó kàn ṣubú, gbà tó máa fi try láti gbé ẹni yẹn dìde, that kind of person won't be able to, kò ní lè dìde mọ́. So then we have heart attack ni pé when the blood that is supplying the heart tí ó bá ti wà blocked, so many things can block the heart, can block blood passage in the
hmm,
veins or the arteries.
hmm.
Number one, fat. That is why we always tell people that you should stop taking anything and all this cholesterol. You have to reduce your cholesterol intake, and you must always go for cholesterol tests. You check your level of cholesterol, and you must always do exercise, because exercise máa jẹ́ kí èèyàn burn body fat. It will always make you to burn all the fat that is in your body. Ó lè máa burn everything tán. But somebody that is taking less of fatty food, téèyàn kì í jẹja tó lọ́ra, you don't eat chicken, turkey and all those things, because they all contain fat. So téèyàn bá kí ń jẹ irú àwọn nǹkan
Kí wàá
báyìí,
la
so that kind
fẹ́
of
máa
person,
jẹ báyìí?
I don't know. You take more of vegetables, you take more of fruits, and you drink water. Omi, you
Ah,
take a lot of water,
Ọmọláyà
and
Adétúnjí, ẹ̀yin náà
you
ṣe
can take
abẹ́ẹ̀ rí báyìí. Ẹ má
palm
jẹja,
oil. You have
ẹ
to
má
take
jẹ chicken.
you
Kí ló
have to
kù
take
mọ́?
palm
ṣé ẹran ni
ẹ
ká
má
tún
jẹ
máa jẹ
òróró
àwọn ọ̀gá
mọ́.
wa gbogbo tó
There
ń
are
sọ
some
báyìí o.
there are some vegetable oils that are cholesterol free, but you know,
Yeah.
in Nigeria, not everything you can't trust
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
So
We have
many
I
people will tell you that
think
this thing does not have sugar, but sugar don't have
olive
come.
olive
So
oil. I think olive oil is good. If
yes,
you
I think that
yes,
one is
olive oil
safe
is
as well.
good. Is a good
I think that one is safe
vegetable
as well.
oil that it does not have fats. These things are
Yes,
possible. We're just joking. They are very, very possible. We just need to know. We just need to check
yes,
ourselves. If
yes, ma'am.
if you have cholesterol, there are things you need to stay away from. More vegetables. I'm saying because I know that once in a while like that, I eat those chicken very well. Who
Yeah,
doesn't
you
like
have to reduce
chicken?
it.
But
You
then
have to
it is
reduce it.
wealth. That's why we are learning. So that even if you are
Yes,
going to eat chicken, we should put some control to it and eat
yes.
other things that can help us
Excess of
to,
everything is not good.
yes, it's
Excess
not
of
good,
everything
so
is
that
not
we
good.
can control it, then do some exercise.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Miss
ma'am.
Faremi Oluwaseun, we go kuku be fasting last life. Oh, we return to the Garden of Eden on a night. Yes, it's funny. Yeah, we can't be fasting. We have to eat, but we can be eating good food, low fat food. Low fat. They are not saying we should not eat fish. They're not saying we should not eat chicken. No, not outrightly.
Mm-hmm.
Just put some control. Put some
Yes, ma'am.
control and eat more of vegetables. Gbogbo àwọn
Yes,
ẹ̀fọ́
ma'am.
yẹn, àwọn ewédú, eat more of them. You can even eat it raw. We see people eat amúnútutù, wọ́n máa ń jẹ́ raw bí ni. You can eat it raw and you can put it in your food, vegetables, so that it will boost our immune system. Babatunde said, Ọmọláyọ̀ said, Mr. Tori. Victor Adegbenjo, ẹ ṣé o. Fọlákẹ́ Janet, Ọmọláyọ̀ Adétúnjí, well done. Abatunde Olúwagbenga. Oh, the factory works ESM na exercise. Well done. No, chop your life, enjoy your life, but take care of yourself. Just watch it. Watch it. Exercise is good. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We've learned about stroke. We've learned about heart attack. We've learned about high blood pressure. You've learned about a lot of things this night, even though the network was not friendly. Oh, so now I want to quickly, talk about Mr. Toheeb himself. So, Mr. Toheeb, in your industry, in this particular job that you choose, what are the skills that are very essential? What are the things that can make one to prosper in this particular field? Because I know some people will want to go into the same field. What are the things that are needed that are very, very essential
Um, when we are you talking about? Let me say, is it the academic part or
in the
or
career?
the skills that are needed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The first thing is that ability to identify a life-threatening illness.
Hmm.
Ability to identify a life-threatening illness. Let me use one as an example. Somebody that is, let me say, somebody walk into the hospital now or the facility now, that person is complaining of headache. You already check the vital sign, you know that the blood pressure is not high. That person is complaining of headache, or you did random diagnostic test, malaria test for that person, and the person is confirmed malaria, and somebody was rushed into the hospital, and the person is having, let me say, the person had head injury. You must be able to identify a life-threatening situation. You must be able to identify that the person that walked in, that was rushed into the hospital, even if the person that is having headache is already on ground since like 10 or 20 minutes before, you have to attend to that person that was rushed in, because you are able to identify that that person is the chances of survival of that person depend on how fast you are to attend to that person. So that's the first thing. You must be able to identify life-threatening condition. The second one, you must be able to identify a certain condition that you can't undo and refer immediately. If I can't undo a particular case, the
You
next thing
refer.
I have to do is that refer
Mm-hmm.
no without
Without wasting time, without trying
without
to
wasting
show
time.
that you know the job,
Yes,
you don't have
yes,
to
ma'am.
prove anything. You know that this is beyond your ability, this is beyond what you
Yes,
can attend to right now. And saving that life is more important than trying to prove that, oh, I can try and do it. You don't gamble with people's life. You
yes,
make
ma'am.
the necessary referral, you signpost them to
Yes,
the next place where they can be able to support them.
yes, ma'am.
Well
Another
done.
thing, another thing is you don't you don't love money. Nobody, everybody, all of us, we are all working because of money. But you have to make money the last thing. Though health is expensive, but no matter how the case may be, if a patient walk into the hospital, instead of you to attend to that patient and save the life of that patient and reduce the pain the kind of patient is passing through, and you are asking for money, don't forget we are in Nigeria where you don't know who is recording you.
Mm. And it's
Somebody,
done by turn.
one of the patient's relative might be doing a kind of video that when you get to that hospital, it is money that they are requesting for instead of them to attend to that patient. While you are attending to the patient, somebody, be it the receptionist or somebody that is, let me say, in the administrative department, can be talking to the relative. You don't, as an health worker or health worker, you must not be a lover of money like that. You have to make everything affordable, and negligence is another thing.
Mm.
It's always when somebody is conscious of negligence,
Mm.
what you are supposed to do, you have to do it negligence. When we are talking about negligence, is when you are supposed to give somebody IV medication. IV is intravenous.
Mm.
Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
When you are supposed to give somebody intravenous medication, you are
Mm.
now giving that person intramuscular. Boya inú ìdílé ni ẹ lọ fi sí. So it is also negligence. And when another thing is, you have to there is learning always continue while you are working. You have to continue learning. You have
Personal
to continue learning.
development.
Yes, you have to continue learning.
Mm.
Let me use one as an example. I have a certificate in basic life support, and that certificate, it's always, let me say, it will expire in every 2 years. So I still have to go to that and
Course.
relearn that thing because new things are coming up. So somebody needs to continue learning. You
Mm.
don't think because you have a certain certificate, you just have to sit down. You are no, nobody is Mr. No Hall. Somebody needs to continue learning. That is the only thing that will make somebody to excel in this particular field.
Mm. Thank you so much. Even aside this particular field, in any field we find ourselves, we need to continue to improve on ourselves, to learn new things. It doesn't cost us anything to go back to school. If you know you need to take on some certification to improve on your profession, just do it, get it done, and add it to your CV. It will give you an edge, and it will make you stand out among others that you are well read, you know what you need to do, and you're doing it. Well done, Mr. Toyi. So, Mr. Toyi, what can you say about community care? I think
About
that's
what?
community care.
Community care. When we are talking about community care, uh, I actually, let me say, I am actually a community man. When we are talking about community care, we should talk about prevention of disease before we can even talk about, because people living in the community are the people that are very close to us. They are people that they don't really have knowledge. They don't really have, they don't, let me say they don't have knowledge. They have knowledge on some other things, but particularly about health, most of them, they don't have knowledge about their health. Ignorance is number one issue they're having in the community. So the first thing, as let me say, as a community man, the first thing somebody must do is community mobilization, and you must be able to do community diagnosis. Tí mo bá mobilize community, mo gbọ́dọ̀ lè diagnose pé what are the problems that these people are having in this particular area. In Nigeria now, there is an outbreak of cholera
Mm, mm,
in let me say, in Lagos State.
mm.
There are some places in Ibadan like Bere, Oje, and all those people, and all those places. tó jẹ́ pé I'm not saying they are dirty, but there is a particular river tó gba ibẹ̀ kọjá tí àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ń dán preview sínú ẹ̀.
ẹ̀yin ará Bẹ̀rẹ̀,
So you
people
have
in
to
Bẹ̀rẹ̀, are you hearing? Can you hear Mr. Toheeb?
so you must be able to
No,
you must be able to know the
we need to address these issues. You know, we need to address this issue. A lot of people, sorry, Mr. Toheeb, sorry to cut you off.
yes
When people, when there is rain, some people will go and be dropping their wastages, and because of that, the water will not be able to pass by. Or sometimes the river would throw some of those wastages to throw it out to the streets. This behavior, we need to stop it. Please, Mr. Toheeb, talk to our people so that they understand the implication. These are things that brings about cholera. We need to stop this.
So we have so many things that can cause. Let me say, sorry, ma. About the community diagnosis,
Like I
you
said, they
must
will
be able
drag
to.
you.
You
People
must
in
be able
Benin are
to.
coming to drag you, Mr. Toheeb.
You must be able to know a particular disease that is peculiar to a certain environment. People living in that area, they are prone to have malaria. They are prone to have. They are prone to have. Let me say, cholera, diarrhea, and all sorts, because the kind of water they are taking, at times, let me say, it is not 100% pure.
Polluted.
Sure, you understand? So you must be able to, because before you can go to a certain community, I want to care for this community, you won't go to a community tó jẹ́ pé malaria ló ń ṣe wọ́n níbẹ̀ kéèyàn mú other drug bóyá oògùn hypertension lọ síbẹ̀. You must be able to know a certain disease that is peculiar to that kind of area and community. And another thing ni pé when you diagnose the community, you must be able to provide solution to their problem. Providing solution is not giving them drugs, but you must be able to talk to them, enlighten them, the do's and don'ts, the right thing, all those good things that you can do. You always wash your hand with soap and water. You don't drink water that is contaminated. You don't eat unboiled meat. Boil ẹran kí wọn bá ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ ní Yorùbá, tẹ́ ẹ bá jẹ ẹran léyà ní irú environment báyẹn, tí wọ́n bá sun ẹran níbẹ̀, tẹ́ ẹ bá jẹ́ kí wọ́n sè dáadáa tán kàn sun, and you take it in, you are prone to have diarrhea, you are prone to have typhoid, you are prone to have all those because all these meats that we are eating in Nigeria, majority of them are unhealthy. So majority of them are unhealthy. So we have to talk to our people on how to prevent all those things from happening. You have to talk to people on let me say, on the first thing they can do, even gan tí wọ́n bá ní irú àwọn nǹkan báyìí. Number one, ẹni tó ní diarrhea ń sìn, before you come to the hospital, I can tell you that you can take good care of yourself at home, because the more you are stooling, you are losing a certain numbers of electrolytes in your body. Omi tó ń jáde yẹn téèyàn yàgbẹ́ yẹn dànù, a certain electrolytes in your body they don't lose. So you can before you get to the hospital, you can prepare a salt sugar solution. Kéèyàn fi omi, you boil water, ó ní bí èèyàn ṣe ń ṣe, you boil water, then you measure it, and èèyàn máa fi sugar àti iyọ̀. Only numbers of spoon of sugar that you put there, and you have numbers of spoon of salt that you put there. And now, IAT the Ronsi, you can get ORS. Every household should have ORS at home. You can buy ORS. 3 ORS is 100 naira. Ní pharmacy, Tebara ORS meta, it is 100 naira. So it is not bad for me to have ORS in my household. So those are the things that how to care for a community. It's not about giving them drugs. It's about telling them the kind of problem they are having, knowing the problem they are having, and how to provide solutions to those problems on their own. So tí agbára wọn bá ká mọ́, you can now tell them that you have to go to hospital. Téèyàn bá tọ́jú ara ẹ̀ nílé, another thing is that you have to go to hospital for at least kí wọ́n lè validate ẹ pé now you are fine. Téèyàn bá dẹ̀ wá okay, then somebody and the health worker or health personnel will continue from where you stop.
Thank you very much, Mr.
You are
Toheeb,
welcome.
for that point. So we've all heard what Mr. Toheeb said. If you are cooking your meat, cook it very well. And if you have people living in such area, please educate them on things they need to do to prevent typhoid, cholera. And we hope that Folashade James will not come and drag us. Oh, thank you, everyone. Olori Wuraola, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Oluwatosin. Thank you, my boss. Thank you so much for coming online. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for staying with us. Adeosun Boluwatife. Thank you. Thank you, Prince Olaoluwa. Thank you, ma. Thank you, Mrs. Oluwatosin. Said amazing. Thank you, ma. Thank you for Lashade Janet. Thank you. Please don't drag us. So we're just trying to, to see things from different perspective. So, Mr. Toyib, um, tonight you are my young CEO, and why you are my young CEO is because of your own personal complaint. Carecrest. What do you do at Carecrest? What bring about Carecrest?
What bring when we are talking about crest? Crest is coined from what we know as top quality. So my passion for health is that I want to give people quality and top health care. I want to give quality and top health care. So whereby anybody, even if I am unable to render such service, I will refer that person to where the person can get a better and more quality service.
Mm,
So Crest Care Service is I started through, let me say, I started in 2022, whereby uh, I was rendering home care service then. Then I was still in school. So and I started by rendering home service to people because that's the only way that I can fund myself. That's the only way I can fund myself. Going to people's house, give them treatment, and with that, I will be able to get one or two kobo and to be able to sort for myself instead of begging people for money. So
mm,
when I graduated in school, I said to myself that, Bobo, you can do this
mm,
thing. You can do this thing. Let's go out to people in the community. Let's do outreach. Let's do outreach service. Oh, I can see somebody. One of my brother that always comes to my school then
ah,
for treatment.
our
He
patient
always comes to
here,
my.
Prince
He's now
Olaoluwa.
he's now in Scotland
Oh,
though.
oh, Prince Olaoluwa, thank you. He said he will
So
come to you say to collect
So he
injection.
always come to my
Oh,
he always come to my lodge in UCH
oh,
then for treatment,
oh,
and he always do me well. Though he's my
oh.
brother, but he always give me something as part of the encouragement, and
Mm,
that's how I do to most of my brothers and friends.
mm,
So when I graduated, I think we can bring health care service to people, closer to people.
mm,
That's why I started through outreach. I have planned to outreach in Erua that has failed because there is no money to fund
mm,
it. So I planned two outreach services in Erua that has failed, and to the glory of God, if I can count it now, I have done like 5 outreach in Ibadan presently.
mm,
The last one I did, hello,
mm,
the last one I did was when I went to, I was called by one of my brother at your state pay center transport service,
mm,
a transport service owned by your state government, whereby I was asked to send my proposal. Then we talk. At the end of the day, I was given the money to do the outreach for their staff.
mm,
We attended to like 150 clients. We are able to diagnose some things and then we refer them to the appropriate. So now, what we are planning on as Crest Care is to extend our tentacles. Instead of doing outreach alone, referring to government hospital, we will be having our own clinic setting very soon. We are already working on that. By God's grace, before the end of the year, we'll be able to we will open fully for the hospital. So instead of our rendering home service, we by then we can only render home service to aged that are unable to come to the hospital. But all other clients, potential clients and patients, they will be coming to the facility by God's grace, and we will still continue with our
Home care
outreach
service and
service.
outreach.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
impressive. You really done so well for yourself,
Thank you very
And
much.
I really appreciate your humble beginning. This is to
Thank you.
encourage every young one out there. This is my young CEO for tonight. When I say young CEO, yes, a young man, a youth, started something, from nothing. That's what we're talking about. Starting from nothing, believing in yourself, using your skills, your experience to impact life positively. And he does outreach, he's done for community, and you can hear from himself his references. They did outreach where they were able to attend to about 150 patients. In case you want him to come and do something like that for your company, you are CEO of your company, we need to take care of our employees. Some of the employees, they don't go to hospital, they don't have time. You can help them, you can help your employees, you can help them by bringing someone like Mr. Toib, a professional and experienced expert, to come and talk to them, to come and diagnose them. And when they come for outreach, they don't just come, they bring medications. When they test you, if you need a particular medication, they will tell you. If you need referral, you hear him, they refer people. He's a professional, he's trained. And you can, if you look at the comment section, one of his patients who is in Scotland is putting down his comment like, yes, I'm one of your patients, and I'm proud of that. When you're saying something, somebody is saying, yes, I can testify to his work. He is well read, his intelligence, and you can see there are references, there are outreach they've organized. So if you need a service, you can contact them. They are available for home service. And if you have an aged person, you have an aged parent, and you want them to have good care, you want to give them special care, you need special care for them, personalized care, even for yourself, Mr. Toyib is the one to see. He's a professional, he's a registered professional, not just any other professional. You've heard from, you've been talking to us for the past 2 hours, despite the network issue that we've been experiencing, for you to know that he has passion for his job. And it's not as if we paid him to come live. It's just something that he just felt like he need to come and tell us, he needs to come and discuss with us, And from what we've shared, uh Crest to the rescue. Titi Lokpe, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Prince Ololua. Thank you so much. Thank you for Lake Janet. Thank you, Adedokun, for what you are doing. Thank you so much for the encouragement. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, Olori Wurola said they should drag you so that this can go viral. Yes, we want it to go. You can share it, please. When we finish the live, the post will be available online. You can share it. We want to go viral. We know there are people that will need Mr. Toyib's service. It's not costly, it's not expensive. It's just a passionate humanity who want to give back to the society and who feel that everyone cannot pay for the exorbitant prices of good health, but he is available for counseling, for consultation, for outreach, to help people in the community, to help organization, to speak to the employees, help employees. Reach out to Mr. Toyib so that I can come and talk to them, check them up, do some tests, run tests for them so that they can, if your employees are in good health and sound, that's when they can give you better service delivery and look after their health, because many people we are too busy. They may not have time to go to the hospital for checkup. Thank you very much, Mr. Tohib. I think I have one last question for you. So you've already, this particular question, you've already addressed it, because I'm about to ask, how can people access your service? You said you do home service. You said you also organize outreach. I think I've saw one of your video where you organize an outreach in the community. So in case you have a community like landlord association, all this community, Ẹgbẹ́ Onírẹsì, Ẹgbẹ́ Aláta, all those association, Mr. Toyi can come and speak to them. You need his service. Or he can speak Yoruba, he can speak English, he can speak your
Gbọ́ Yorùbá
language.
dáadáa o.
Any language you want to speak. Gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ aláta, àwọn ẹgbẹ́ aláṣọ, àwọn tó wà ọjà Bódìjà, ọjà Bẹ̀rẹ̀, wọ́n ní the service Mr. Toheeb. You can connect them so that he can come and talk to them. Kán bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó lè máa ṣe láti fi tọ́jú ara wọn. Gbogbo wọn ló ń ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣáájò. Some of us, our mothers are in the market. They are selling goods. Every day they go to the market. They need to be educated. They need to be informed on how they can take good care of themselves. Tó lè fi tọ́jú ara wọn. Thank you very much, Mr. Toheeb.
Thank you.
And
You're welcome.
the last, but not the least, yeah, anyone that wants Mr. Toheeb's service, please, is speaking with me right now with his profile. Toheeb Boboye, you can reach
Boboye
out to
Adebowale.
him. Yeah, someone is saying that make he relocate. Yes, if he
I
has
want to
to.
relocate to UK ní fẹ́ lọ mi ò wá sí Lagos.
He said he should come to Lagos. Mr. Toheeb wants to japa. He wants to relocate to UK or Canada.
Yeah.
But for now, he's in Nigeria, he's available. Anywhere you are, you can contact him. He's available. He can attend to you. Even if you are not in Nigeria, his service is useful. He has experience. If you have a community outreach, a community program that you want to organize, his experience is very good. That is his field. He can help you to accomplish it. In case you have a community outreach and you don't know how to do it, he's a professional in that field. He can do it. Okay. Even a rural dialect self. Okay, yes, I know. I think I've been in a rural. I spent about 3 years in a rural. That was
Wow.
2005, 2008. Yes. Okay. Àwọn òkè yẹn kí làwọn òkè yẹn náà? Ah,
Òkè Akọlù,
òkè akọlù òkè
Òkè
akọlù,
Ọba,
òkè ọba
Òkè
Taki
Ọlá.
ṣé Taki ni? Òkè ọlá, Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ ni
Yes.
Taki wà. Òkè ọlá to Lagos. Senator Lalere Asizi. He said he's going to UK. If he can sponsor him, he will go to UK. He doesn't want to come to Lagos. The people in the local community need him. But if you have any events or program you want to come and do for you in Lagos, he's happy to come. He can come. Folake Jane, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Senator Lalere said he's his accountant. Okay, sir. Okay, Yetuni Sam said you are doing very. We love you for what you do, but way to the world. Yeah, thank you so much. We need you here in Erua. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Boboye, the last on my list is if you want to give one piece of advice right now, what advice do you want to give to the young people out there who want to start something? It might not be in your field, it might be in any field. Who want to be a CEO on their own, who want to start a business, wants to have their own company, or who are in the midst of a complaint and then they were like, oh, I can't do this anymore, I'm tired, I want to give up. What kind of advice can you give to them?
My motto is never give up. No matter what you're passing through in life, never give up. Because I'm somebody that's I have passed through a lot of things. I wrote my WAEC and NECO like 7 or 8 times before I was able to pass the one. So if I am unable to give up, I don't know why you have to give up. Me, still make but I believe that some people are doing well that are not even better than someone. So if they are not, if they can't give up, so I can't give up as well. So in anything you are doing, any challenges you are facing, just believe it is a phase. That phase will come and that phase will go. And God already has a plan for someone. See you can achieve so many things. So never give up in life. I have a friend that always tell me that Bobo never give up in life because don't be make it, you know, make it. So never give up. Even if in academics, if you are having a particular thing, just sit down, look for the sort out the problem that you are having and what solutions see. With that, you are going higher. And I want to say something. I want to say something about basic life support. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Basic life support. When we are talking about basic life support, it is better for you to know basic life support and not need it than to need basic life support and not knowing it. That is, o better kéèyàn mọ CPR, cardiopulmonary
Yeah.
resuscitation, kéèyàn mọ̀ ṣe, ju
Um,
pé kéèyàn mọ̀ ṣe kéèyàn má need ẹ̀, ju pé kí èèyàn need
Oma
ẹ̀. and
Kan
you
ṣe
don't know how
lọ.
to do it.
Àbí kó léyàn lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́
Tó need
tó
it,
nídìí ẹ̀,
yes,
because basic life support ẹlòmíì ti gbàbẹ̀ lọ
yes,
because of
yes,
that thing, that feel pé oh kò wúlò. If somebody had been able to do administer CPR at that point in time, they might be able to save that life. So it's not even about me knowing basic life
yes.
support.
It is
It's
about
about
everybody.
me being able to help another person who might need that particular help in times of need, and it could save life at that point. I
Yes.
agree
So
with you.
basic life support is very important. We have cardiopulmonary resuscitation. We have AED. So that AED, we call it automated. How do I call it? Mo ti gbàgbé, ẹ má bínú. Automated something defibrillator. It is not something that is, it is not much in Nigeria. Let me use UCH as an example. If you when you get to UCH, you might not see up to 3 AED in
Hmm.
UCH. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ wo èèyàn tó máa ní heart
To
attack,
manage
tó
attack.
máa ní
Hmm.
heart
Hmm.
failure at the same time nínú
Hmm.
UCH.
Hmm.
But when you get to the streets of UK, or say, let me say a Sena client, you
Hmm.
can see it. You can see 5 on the streets.
Mhm.
So better. It is better if you don't have the AED.
Hmm.
You know how to do CPR.
Hmm. Hmm.
CPR is very important. CPR can save life. If CPR is not free, you have to use your money to learn it. Ẹ lọ fowó kọ.
Hmm.
Like today, I have seen somebody that said, if I want to do, yes, automated external ventricular
Hmm. Hmm.
defibrillator. God bless you, my brother. So I've seen somebody that said, if you want to learn CPR or basic life support, and you are going to get internationally recognized certificates,
Hmm.
it's only certain money, Tom Avishe, but it is better. You have to save. You don't need to save money. You have to use your money to acquire knowledge. It is very important. Please, we must all know how to do CPR, and let me say, we must all have knowledge of basic life support. And I want to appreciate somebody. I want to appreciate Dr. Awojobi Ayodele. That man saved my life. There was a time that I was dying. That man saved my life with collecting. He did not collect a dime from me. So I want to say a special shout out to him. I want to appreciate him. I want to appreciate his family. I want to appreciate all Awojobi,
All
all
the
Awojobi,
Awojobis on behalf of
yes,
Mr.
all
Toheeb.
Awojobi Clinic Iruwa
Thank
family,
you.
because
Awojobi
that's
Clinic in Eruwa.
that
Yes,
is
I think I
where I
remember
was
that
trained.
clinic. It's very
That is
popular.
where I was trained. Yes, that is where I
Oh.
was trained. So I want to say a very big shout out to them. I want to appreciate them.
Oh,
God
thank
bless
you. Thank
everyone.
you, sir. God
Yes,
bless you,
ma'am.
doctor. God bless
Yes,
you.
yes, ma'am. Thank you very
It's
much.
been in fact, I don't even know what to say.
Thank you
It's
very much.
been it's been so splendid. It's not been so smooth because of the network,
Yes,
but the
ma'am.
most important thing is fact that we have learned and relearn and relearn, and of course, I know a lot of people are still coming online to come and watch this video after this event. And to everyone that join us live, Assist Afolabi, Olatayo Lawale Krista, Makinde Odunayo. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Chi, Joy, Senator Larry Six, Oguniran Larry said, never give up. Yes, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up. Don't relent. One day, there is a payday for those that are working hard. Everybody has a payday. So it might not be today, but very soon you will get your own paycheck. There will be a paycheck for you. So don't give up on yourself. If Toyib can get there, if he can do it, you can do it. Some of us, we have opportunities around us. Don't allow opportunity around you to waste away. Don't misuse opportunities. When you see an opportunity, grab it. We want young people to do exploits. We want them to break new grounds. We want them to go out there and shine. And that is with the major highlight of my program, the Young CEO. I like to celebrate young people that are doing exploit, that are doing wonderful things for themselves, regardless of the society, There are no job out there. I like people who create something out of nothing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Toib. Thank you so much. You've done so
Thank you
well for
very much.
yourself. I'm so proud of
Thank
you.
you.
Tonight, you've taught me, you've taught a lot of people, and I know so many people are still coming to come and watch this video from the beginning to the end. We've learned and we learned. You've taken time despite the network challenges. You came back over and over, countless number of time. Thank you for Lasha Day for being a backup for us tonight because I don't know what we'll have done without your backup for Toyib tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. All Toyib friend, thank you so much. Everyone that supported Toyib in his career, thank you. Thank you for as many people that are here because of me. Thank you so much. Thank you for seeing the poster. We did the short notice and then you are here. Thank you, everyone. We really do appreciate you. We'll be coming your way some other time. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but
Thank you very
I
much.
don't know that it's just about well-being. We need to take good care of ourselves. We need to live well. We need to live healthy. We need to fulfill purpose. We need to impact life positively. So wherever you find yourself, just make sure you are touching life. Make sure you're beautifying people's life in your own little way. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to cost a lot. Little heart of kindness is enough. Let's spread love around. Thank you so very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm really,
Thank you
really
very much,
grateful.
man.
Thank you, Olarewaju. He said we still need him again. If you need Mr. Toyib, I don't know, do we have question for Mr. Toyib? Time has gone. We've really taken so much of his time tonight, and it's already late. Fola, love. Thank you so much, darling. Yes, thank you, Fola. Do we have any question? Yeah, thank you, Fola Janet. Thank you. Any question? If you have question, you can drop it. Maybe you can answer one or two questions. But like I said earlier, if you need his service, is available. Just send him a message. For your aged mother, your aged father, your colleague at work that doesn't like going to the hospital, anyone that you need, they need special care services, home services. That's what it does. Counseling, no, you are feeling something in your body, you don't know what to talk to, go to his DM, send a message to him. You want to organize an outreach for your community. You feel that this community, or maybe you just want to do something for the community and you don't know, what kind of things you can do for a community. Just tell him that this particular community, I have passion for them. I want to do something for them. What do you think I can do for them? He will do the job. He will do the research. He will go to the community, research it, tell you what they need. It's not about giving people drug, like it said. You diagnose. It will run diagnosis about the environment. It will tell you what they actually. So if you need people that you want to help, you need them. You need to help them. You feel that they need information. They need to learn. Just reach out to him. It will help you, your organization, your community. Individual, hold, agent, personal is available. Just send him a message.
Thank you.
Okay. They said it's late already. That's why I said we need him again. Okay. Mr. Tohib, we'll have to plead with Mr. Tohib if he's able to come some other time. I think if he's able to come some other time. So may Aziz Afolabi said we have question. You can drop your question, please, for just 2 minutes. Your question. Okay. Yes, Faremi said he has been at the forefront of primary health and community service. And I know primary health is almost in all the localities. And this is one person that is always passionate about primary health. And this is primary health is about people in the locality being able to access good health and good services when it comes to health. Oh, my friend is just coming. CEO GBG, welcome, Mr. Gani Baba today. I know our time is not the same, so you can catch up on the post. We might have to bring Mr. Gani Babatunde back. Yes, I'm saying it live now. We may have to bring him back because the last video we did, we lost it. And a lot of people wanted to see Mr. Toyib, want to learn from his experience. So I may have to. I'm just saying this to plead with him so that he will not turn me down when I come to him in the DM. Okay, thank you very much,
Thank you very
everyone.
much, man.
Okay. Okay, they said you have answered all the questions. He's well read, he's intelligent. Thank you so much, Toyi. Thank you for everyone that
Thank you very
supported
much,
us
ma.
tonight. Thank you for staying
Thank you very
true.
much.
I'll see you some other time. Stay tuned. Share the link.
Thank
You
you.
can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook. My profile is available. You can follow Toyi. You can follow him. He share information about healthcare on a daily basis. You can follow him. He's also funny. We have to joke sometimes. Life is not so hard. Yeah. So thank you, everyone. On this note, my name is Oluwakemi Olamide Adebayo. I've been talking to you with Mr. Toyib on Webin Chat today. He's my young CEO for tonight. And until some other day when I'll see you again, please take good care of yourself and spread love wherever you go. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye bye.